Dr. Breithaupt, can you provide an update to where the UIL is regarding its initiatives as it pertains to football?
Well, one of the most important things we have to look at is the loss of participation that other states are suffering in football. The concerns about concussions and injuries have begun to show itself in other states, and we're experiencing some of that, but not a large degree. One of the things that we have to do in Texas to make sure that our parents understand how much safer the game is today than it's ever been in its history. The equipment is better, the science and technologies and teaching are better, the requirements for practice, the reduced number of practices that are allowed, the way we do the concussion protocol, all of that is bringing an awareness to make the game safer. It's still a game that has risk because it's a contact activity. It's a collision sport, some might say. It's still a great sport. I do believe that if people look at it from a holistic standpoint, they'll say that football is much safer today than it's ever been.
Talk about the collaborative effort with the FAST clinics.
Yeah.
That thing just really took off with y'all's work with the Coach Association and the Athletic Directors Group.
Yeah, absolutely. Our work with the Coaches Association has been paramount to our coaches certification program. We require all of our coaches to be certified to coach in Texas, but also if you're a football coach, you have to have tackling certification. We don't tell coaches how to tackle, they know how to do that. But to make sure that they have gone through a certification that does make the game safer, we think is important. It's a great message to tell to those that are concerned about their children playing the game. One of the things that we look at too is we created a national summit by bringing in other states that are similar in their passion for football, like Alabama and Louisiana and Oklahoma, those states who share this vision for what football can continue to be in the next decade. And we're talking about the same issues that they're facing, and we're working together collaboratively, and Atavus has been involved in most of those conversations.
We sure appreciate your time. Enjoy the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What this means, what this entire gathering here for the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association means for the coaches, the athletic directors in general, a way to communicate also for the salespeople too.
Yeah, it's a unique opportunity for athletic directors from across the state to gather together to share best practices. And that's the best thing that I see, is that not only during the sessions where they learn new information in a formal manner, but to get off to the side and talk to another athletic director who might be doing it in a different way that can be shared. So just those informal conversations along with the formal presentations, the opportunity to get certified as an athletic administrator helps your resume, and it helps to show your superintendent and your school board that you're serious about your job and that you're learning all aspects of the job. The collaboration that we, the UIL, has with the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association to create some of these courses, we think help protect the school district and it help protects the individuals in the athletic role. So it's a unique opportunity every year in March to come to this convention and lay out new information.
Safety is always a big concern for the UIL. Specifically with football, tell me maybe any changes coming up. One of the things that you just mentioned, things about talking with other states. Everyone's always just trying to make this game safer if possible.
Yeah, we all are, and it's true. Every year that we get together, we talk about how we can make the game safer, and not just football, but all of our sports. Football gets a bad rap because we keep so much information. We are recording the number of concussions that are being reported, and that hasn't been done before. And that knowledge and the requirements that we have through state legislation and through our own UIL rules modifications, we have made the concussion a centerpiece of our concern. The next step is, how do we teach tackling, and how do we refrain from doing those things that could be harmful? And that's been in a concert with our Texas High School Coaches Association, particularly with Coach Joe Martin and Glenn West in their leadership role with THSADA. We're working with a group called Atavus, which teaches tackling in a unique style. It was borrowed from Pete Carroll with the Seattle Seahawks. It was some rugby style tackling, but it's a unique form of tackling, and we think that it does create a better avenue for tackling in the future. Now, we don't tell coaches how to tackle. They're smart enough to figure that out, but it is important to note that every coach in Texas must be certified, not with just the compliance program that we provide, but with a tackling format. So all of our coaches must go through that on an annual basis.
And final question, groups like Hellas, they are going out of their way to try to do things like put pads under the turf. And other companies too are all trying to figure out ways to make the game better, safer. because that's that's what parents want, that's what the UIL wants. I mean, it is important that all these companies take that leadership role to try to make all these sports safer.
Yeah, Hellas has been a great partner with the UIL and with the Athletic Directors Association, and certainly are putting products out there that help make the game safer. Oftentimes, it's not the first collision that causes a concussion; it's the second one, and that's with the turf. And so, their turf is one that we believe is a turf that can be certified as safe as possible. The game is not played without risk. Even back in the days when we were playing on old grass fields with lime slick lines, we still were concerned then about safety, but not as much as it is now with all the social media. But people like Hellas are thinking outside the box. When their group is doing things in concert with the Athletic Directors Association to make our activities safer, you have to put your hat off to them.